Howdy folks, Grandpa Capon here with another episode of What's Good For Ya. Listen to my wife and she's going to tell you what keeps me young and happy. Some people say that I'm older than dirt, but I'm going to tell you what I eat every day of the week, every morning. It doesn't matter whether it's the coldest day of the winter or the hottest day of the summer. This gets me up and keeps me going. Now just listen to my wife. She knows what she's talking about. She's going to tell you how to make the world's greatest granola cereal. Have a good day.
Hi folks. Today we're going to make our own homemade granola cereal. We're going to start with 8 cups of oatmeal. You can use a nice organic oatmeal, or you can use a steel cut oatmeal. I don't use any of the instant oatmeal. It really kind of needs to bake, so we won't use that. And then we go with 1 cup of oat bran. You know the oat bran, that'll help keep you regular. It's a little extra in there. Wonderful thing about a lot of these ingredients, I buy them bulk, so your actual granola is a lot cheaper than if you buy it in the store in little packages for $4 or $5, and you really don't know what's in there. So now we have our 1 cup of oat bran there, and that's like I said, a bulk. And now I also buy bulk is my flaxseed. I used to put in a whole cup of flaxseed into this, but he seemed to think it was too much. I like flaxseed, so I cut it down to a half a cup of flaxseed. These are going to be all your dry ingredients. And also a cup of coconut. Can be sweetened coconut, unless you don't want a lot of sugar in your cereal, then you don't have to have sweetened coconut. But that little bit I don't feel really hurts. So get it out of our way. Okay, there we go. Then, of course, we have a half a cup of brown sugar, and this is, like I said, if you do not, I pack half a cup of brown sugar. But if you don't want a lot of sugar, you really don't have to add this, but I think the sugars, when you're baking it, actually kind of ties it together and kind of makes it stick together a little bit better. Now, the best ingredient of all is 1 cup of Vermont maple syrup. I know, not everybody has one pure maple syrup, so I mean you can use whatever you basically got for sweetener, but we know that Vermont maple syrup's like awesome. Then we're going to add a cup of olive oil. This kind of extra virgin olive oil, light. Western oil is not really one of your better ones, your vegetable oil. I like to put olive oil. It seems to be a little healthier. Adds a little bit of moisture to your batch. And then we'll want to put in 1/2 cup of water. As it's baking, what happens with that is it creates a little moisture in there and more of a steamy than a burn with the sugar in there. And now, of course, we're getting into a lot of stirring. That's not a spoon. That's a spoon. So now we'll want to mix it up. And just before, some people like to put this in right away. I like to mix it up a little bit. I like to put a tablespoon of almond extract. And it just has a great smell and kind of gives it a really good flavor. So you kind of sprinkle it around, spread it around there. And then mix her up, kind of flip it. A lot of times I have a bigger bowl. I usually do a double batch, and I have an even larger bowl than this that I use when I bake. Now then when I bake it, I have my oven's already preheated, 350. And I like to bake it in the largest cake pan I can find, so it spreads out. It does cook easier that way. So at the 350 preheated oven, we'll want to take just a little bit of spray oil and and spray our pan so it doesn't stick. Now this is an old cake pan. See how large it is? You can use a smaller cake pan to do this too, but I really like this one when I bake this because it spreads it out, and I don't think I have to stir it quite as much. You can use a regular, 9x12 cake pan, which I'll show you in a minute, my finished product. But I like to keep moving it more as I do that. So now we'll have this all spread out pretty good and even. You can do that. Now, our oven is already set for 250. We'll set the timer. I usually like to run a big tray in the middle of the oven. I don't know, cookies, things like that. Some people are very particular where they want to put it on the level, you know, on the side of the oven or the height. And I like to kind of put it right in the middle if I can. It just seems to cook more even there. Now this is in a regular cake pan that I baked prior. And this guy here, I like to mix it. I like to mix it up a lot when it was baking. So now you know it's gotten a little bit crumbly now. You can hear it kind of crumble. And now that it's cooled, let it completely cool because you don't want to put anything really hot in an airtight container. I got this at one of the dollar stores or Dollar General stores. And then I put this into this container for him. Actually, me too. I like this cereal. It's kind of organic this way if you know what your ingredients are. So put it in here. Then when the other batch is cool, it'll be ready to go. There we are. And now he's ready for a few days of really good breakfast. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like me on the YouTube, and you guys have a great day. Thank you.